What's up, everyone? We're back again for some more Gundam Evolution gameplay, playing some more ranked here on Mountain R&D Lab, and we are starting off here as Guntank. Not going to be staying on the whole time, but Guntank is a pick I like to do a lot on these domination maps, especially Mountain R&D, because if you get up on these high ground areas, there's a lot of open area, as you can see, but their team comp does have some things that Guntank struggles against. You know, they got the Gym and the Hyperion for the double shield, and the other Guntank, which is going to make it hard for me to finish off my kills, because, you know, Guntank does struggle to get those finishes, especially without the cannons. It's a real struggle. So them having access to quick repairs, also the other repairs with Methus, so they're a pretty bulky team. You know, if I get that high ground, it's going to be hard for the shields to block everything, but it is going to be a bit tough. I am kind of thinking I might want to stick with it, though, because they do have a barb, and especially on JP servers, teams do have trouble taking out barbs, so I feel like that extra damage on him probably will help. But so far, we just can't seem to break through their group. Getting back to high ground again here, Barb comes flying over. Can't even really get the shot on him, but he does whiff. It looks like we might get him here. We do. I'm getting shot in the back, I think, by this Pale Rider. Their Pale Rider ends up doing quite a bit this game. That's another thing that, you know, I can obviously poke away at him, give him a hard time, but he has access to that healing to kind of counteract that. And also trying to 1v1 a Pale Rider with Guntank can be tough, especially if you're not up close where you have access to your, you know, your more reliable damage from the cannons by firing at his feet, and your charge, the woo, if you will. So we got 0.7% on that. Not a great start, but, you know, we'll kind of still figure things out. Might pick up an easy kill here on Barb. We do. So now we make our way over to C. They've got their Hyperion up on the high ground, but we're going to push in through here through the lower, pick up a kill on Pale Rider, and this is looking like a really good start to this second point. Got the Gym Maneuver coming in, but Guntank is pretty good at dealing with that. Pick off a couple of the mines I can see, and a few other left. I got my own Gym Maneuver coming up, but I don't want to use it right now because I just heard their core fighter activate. Blows up there. I think I can get the repair, though. Barb came in. We already used the slam. Didn't have time, or maybe didn't even have it available to use the mace swing, so we do get that repair there. But then Unicorn goes down. I gotta go for the slow repair. Yeah, not enough time. He does get finished off, but I'm thinking this is an okay time to launch on my core fighter. So I fly past this Pale Rider here because I saw our Pale Rider was hitting him. I thought for sure that was a bit of a guaranteed kill, so I went for something different, picked up that Methus, but it looks like that Pale Rider actually did finish off our Pale Rider, so maybe not the best call there. I did still get the kill on the Methus, and I think did a little bit of damage to whoever was with the Methus to help get that kill as well. But that Pale Rider's been doing a lot, and he's up in here with the Barb and the Gym, and the Guntank as well, actually, it looks like, to push us kind of back, but we're still holding it, and time is running out, so either way, it looks like we might be okay here. They got it back for about a second, got probably close to 0.7% on their end as well, off that point, comparatively to what we did on the first one, so pretty good. We're bringing ourselves back into it, only down by a couple percent. And I think I heard them use a Hades right here. Yep, there it is. But the point's already over, so we can just kind of back up and let that, let that ride out, not have to worry about it, and just make our way over to A. It's actually really good that he kind of wasted that there. But once again, we're back at A, and you saw how that went last time. Bit of a struggle to get in. I got these Gym Mines again, coming with Hyperion, scoop up our Sazabi, but he does go down for it. Sazabi does get picked off, but I should be able to get the repair on him here. And Hyperion's going for the repair as well, and they're going for an aggressive repair. Repairs everywhere, but they're a little too aggressive. I did have my cannons up, took them out there. We've got a couple kills. We're going to try to slip our way around the corner. Barb does pick up a kill on our Hyperion, but we've got a few G maneuvers going. Sazabi funnels flying around. We got that Beam Magnum from Unicorn. It looks like we killed most of them. I do see that Pale Rider is still alive, though, but I turned to try and fight that Hyperion. Probably not the best idea when he has bubble shield up, and it looks like the Pale Rider actually survived and picked up at least one, maybe two kills while he was still down there. So if we were going to chase, we probably all should have committed, and at this point I don't think I realized how much damage that Pale Rider was really doing. I mean, obviously Pale Rider in general is capable of a lot, but I wasn't really sure how skilled this particular one was. But I think going after him there, diving in with the rest of my team, probably was the right play, so I shouldn't have been shooting that Hyperion instead. But right here, Asia picks up a double, can push in, maybe finish some people off, get the Gym, but the point has expired. And now we're down by around 25%, so not as bad as the start of the game, but not great either. Did a little bit better on that point A than we did at the start of the match. Now we're back to C, still no B, we're just kind of flip-flopping back and forth, and last time C went in our favor, so this could be good. Another core fighter coming out before mine, but flying a little bit too high up in the sky there, allows me to finish it off before he gets anything done with it. So Methus flying in back, really desperate to find a heal. But yeah, I'm here. I'm going to block that off from him. I decided to go for my core fighter. Looking around for who to hit to just take out that Guntank. Actually, a little bit worried there. He was pretty far back. There's a good chance he gets repaired, but I actually don't think anyone else was around. Our team was, or maybe someone else just finished him off because it looks like they did not get the repair. We got that kill on Barb. And we're in a pretty good spot here, although if you look at the G maneuvers, we're not close on any of them. And I'm imagining their Hades will be coming up relatively soon. Barb might have his G maneuver as well, so yeah, definitely have access to some strong ones. Their Metis is down early, though, so they don't get the repair on that. That could be good. Here comes Barb, though, just as we take the lead, and there it is. That's the G maneuver. Actually, not too good. I think he hit a couple people, but have got no kills. Jim using his G maneuver again as well. I kind of knock him up into the air, get those cannons behind him, and he's dead. Have to waste a lot of time trying to finish him off, though. My rider's low as well. Just go for the repair, but I'm still overheated. I'm hoping Pale can handle it, but there's 3 people shooting at him. He does not get the kill. I get the finish off here, but just with charge, I'm not going to be able to finish him off, especially with those shields in the way. Got a little bit of time left, an extra time, but we're kind of staggering in one by one. Hyperion does get 1 kill, but like they had all those repairs. Yeah, Jin gets the repair. I don't know if this is going to work. They just have so much healing and tankiness on their team. When we're coming in one by one like this, it's going to be pretty tough. You only got the 1 kill so far and they got the repair. And when we were starting to get another group up to go in with 4 of us, it was too late. So we did pretty good, but I am starting to feel at this point that maybe Guntank isn't going to work against all this tankiness. We may have to switch things up. And here we go into round 2. We do have the switch up. I decided to go with Asshimar. I felt like I was a little bit hesitant because, you know, I was talking about before of that Barb, and Guntank does pretty good against him. Asshimar obviously can, but you have to land your shots. You know, Barb usually isn't going to be in a position to take too much damage from your napalm, and that is kind of one of your big sources of damage. But I did want the napalm to deal with their shieldy boys, that Hyperion and the Jim and the Metis all grouping together. Didn't really work out too good to start there. I flew up in the air and took a lot of damage right out the gate. I did get a decent amount of napalm burn. I think we were just too weak at that point, so now we have to see if we can make our way back in. Power is being really aggressive up front, but I wasn't able to finish him off there. Looks like we also got the switch from the Sosby to the Dom. Might give us a bit more damage, and I know he was struggling a bit with that Barb because the Barb was focusing him down a lot. Dom's a little bit more maneuverable. Still just 1 dash, but you know, he's slippery. He has a chance to get away. But so far, the start is looking pretty bad, about as bad as last time, but we still have 30 seconds to make something happen. I could pick up the kill on this Metis. We do. We're on the point, but we got a couple low people, but Jim ran off. I think their Pale Rider is still alive somewhere. Yeah, there he is behind. He pushed a really aggressive guy off the point. He's back in, he's running away, and this time I'm not going to let him escape downstairs. Coming with the rest of my team, we do finish him off, and we got a cap, so we're already above that 0.7%. Already better, but if we hold the whole time, we're still only going to have 12, which is going to put us pretty far behind. And they do get it back, but 11%, alright, we'll take it. They did about, you know, 3 times as good as we did on that point, but it's still a decent start. We're still kind of figuring out what we're doing here with our new comp. And now we're on B for the first time of the match. Do pick up an early kill there on that Gundam. Pale Rider also looking like he's trying to get really aggressive again here. I had punch. It might have been a good idea to go for it, but he's pretty low. We're able to finish him off without needing it. Just put some napalm at his feet. Try and make sure they can get the repair. And the Metis actually died as well, but there's the punch. Get both the Barb and the Jim, both pretty weak, grouped up by those down bodies. And this is a good start to B. Trying to zone out this Gundam as well. He's in a little too close to taken out by the napalm. Just want to make sure he's finished, but maybe some of us got a little too aggressive there. Pale Rider dying. And now I think their Hades is coming in. Is that what I hear? Yep. And my napalm isn't up for another couple seconds. I really wanted to stop him from coming out there, but I had to throw it out a bit farther back where they had more space to work with. But we still got 2 kills as we were backing up there. But they got 2 kills as well now, and I'm still kind of weak. I want to go back in to help out Exia. If we get this Gundam off the point, or actually we still have the point. I didn't even realize I didn't get the cap back, so we've still been holding it. But there comes the Barb G maneuver. Pale and I are going to try still the Metis G maneuver on the Barb. That's kind of a weird one. It can be good when combined with the Barb G maneuver because it puts him where he can start one-shotting certain suits where he couldn't before. But his G maneuver's already over, so I think there it was just kind of a desperation. Just give him some bulk to hold the point. And now ticking down, time doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get anything more out of B, but we caught up a lot, only down by 10 now rather than like 30. And now we're back to C, which so far has been better for us than A. Not too great at the start of this round, but it did a lot better for us last round. I got a little aggressive here, hoping I could pick up a kill on that Hyperion. He had friends, but at least I got out alive. Now I'm going to make my way over top. We've really struggled this whole match, even on C when we're doing well, with holding this high ground. And I kind of want to do it here, but this Hyperion is kind of rough. I decided to drop down and help finish off this Barb. He does a back and forth juke, but he ends up just using all his dashes there. I think if he'd used them both in the same direction, he might have been able to get away, but when he was out of dashes, an easy kill here. But here comes the Hyperion a little too far away. He'll still get one kill out of it, but he dies in exchange. And we're going to get the repair off that, but they kind of force us off the point with that and the Gundam Super Napalm. But we're coming back in with killing the Gundam and the Methis. Barb and Jim, and I think Pale Rider's still hiding somewhere, but I get the punch. I think I got both of them there. I know I got the Barb. I think I clipped the Jim as well and knocked him into the tunnel, and he gets finished off by Exia. And it looks like Pale Rider went down during all that as well, so pretty good. We're catching up. We're about to even up the score. Right now, though, might have been a good time to retake high ground. I think I was thinking that since the time was getting low, it might just be better to contest and make sure we can guarantee our points, but I don't know. Holding high ground also would have been good. But now that it's down to 5 seconds, definitely just want to stay around here and make sure they can't cap it back. Just gonna decide to get off the point, even though I got that high ground. They're gonna poke away at me, but not gonna be enough. This Jim is kind of sticking around. Or poking away at him some. Shield's kind of low. Dom decides to go for it. I decided to back him up, but I'm a little bit late. I'm holding on to my nape because I didn't think I needed it, but then he's about to slip away, so I decided to throw it at him anyways. No need to hold on to it since I'll have it back. Almost let down my buddy down there, but we do get the repair. We're going to make our way over to A, which has been very bad for us, but we got the high ground, actually, off of that. We pushed them back into that tunnel area. Looks like Exia tried to go in and finish them off. They're down, but Hyperion coming in. That could be really good. You got two already. You got the Gundam as well. Barb's kind of low. Looks like he doesn't have any dashes, and I think it's just Jim left. He's going to go down, sitting in that napalm with other damage, but he almost gets me at the same time. One of those mines snuck up on me in the back. Did some damage. I come back in, and there's another mine that I didn't realize hits me in the back again. So I'm thinking about whether I want to take this health pack or save it. I decide to go ahead and grab it after this Hades comes in. He's really low. I'm trying to see if we can get him, and we do before that heal comes out. He actually pushed up a little too far, I think, out of it. So that's a really big pickup, denying that Hades. But I'm still low. I got that temporary Dom armor, but I'm waiting to heal. Now there's a Hyperion with his back turned on top of me. Napalm him, but now I gotta back up out of the bubble shield and not get burned. We do take him out. But now Barb's after us, and here comes the G maneuver. 2 slashes down, and the third, he does manage to catch me with it. So close. If I got on that health pack, I would have been okay. Overall, looks like it's still pretty even. Pale Rider does pick up a kill on Dom, but he dies to Exia in exchange. I've almost got my punch. Just need to get back and poke away a little bit more. Heard another G maneuver go off there. I don't think it was ours. It might have been the Methis G maneuver, but he does die. And now Exia's got his. Trans Am just came up. He's going off, doing a lot of damage. Got Gundam and Barb kind of grouped up in the same spot. There's Hyperion, just punch him. I think that's going to be all. Nope, Pale Rider's still coming in. And he's off the point, and there we go, evening it up. Round 2 in our favor. Actually went pretty much the same-ish percentage-wise, but we did get the win in the end, so I think the Asshimar was working a little bit better. Now our third and final round, sticking with the Asshimar. Looks like our team is mostly the same. I think our ranged Zaku player swapped back to Exia, which he was earlier on. I'll to see if they switch anything up. So far, it looks like the same. Looks like they got a new Gundam now, so they dropped the Jim in exchange for a new Gundam. So not gonna have the shield anymore, but they will have the shield when they G maneuver. So kind of traded a more consistent, weaker shield for the G maneuver shield, and maybe some more consistent long range damage. And not quite able to get away there. His Forfantery just came up, was able to finish me off, but he's kind of up far here. I think his bubble is down, and Dom, Pale are able to take him out, and we got not first cab, but they only got 2%, so this is good to start off C like this. And it looks like we actually are holding high ground with heavy arms. He swapped right off that unicorn right onto heavy arms, so that could be really good. Heavy arms and high ground is very scary. That's kind of when I was trying to do heavy arms light with Guntank on the high ground early on, and it was not working. So far, looks like it's working okay for him. So we're going to chase down this Gundam, get the kill there. We're all off the point, though. They might cap. No, we're still okay. Just met this turret. Just have to throw some napalm on it to finish it off. I'm trying to get over here to this heal. I do get this Methis turret keeps surviving for a long amount of time, kind of on Methis turret destruction duty so far at this point. Now Methis is linked up with Nu. That's a lot of health to deal with, but they actually get separated. He was kind of caught out alone. Got the funnels on me, but I don't think he had any stacks, so he's going to go down there. Really not too scared of fighting New unless he's at like full HP and he's got friends. Unless, you know, some News are really good, but I think most people agree in his current state he's kind of on the weaker side, so not too scary to fight on his own as long as you're capable of doing some damage. But the Meta's really alone. Speaking of being alone, Meta's way out of position, does go down there, and he's not going to be available for this B point start. I'm not going to be either. I got to stop and grab a quick heal, but I should get there before him. Here another G maneuver. Here comes a Hyperion. I punched through it, was hoping to actually hit the guy behind him as well. I was actually a little bit worried that I'd get scooped out of my punch. I think sometimes that can happen depending on latency, but I was able to beat him out with a punch there. And Barb's really low, poking away at him. He barely gets away, and now Pale Rider's also low, and he also gets away. I try to go over here to catch him off, or to block him off with the napalm, but it looks like he's smart enough to avoid it. He manages to take some other way to get out of there alive. We're going to come back in to see they got more healthy people. They're pretty grouped up. I throw the napalm on them, but I have to back up again. Somehow Barb, of all people, dies to that. Didn't even know he was in that little bunch. And he does actually get repaired. I'm kind of surprised everyone's fighting on the point. Pale Rider, of all people, got that repair. Maybe there was a Hyperion bubble involved. Looks like we're still coming out ahead in this so far. Metis got the heal. I'm out of ammo. Dom does get him. And this reminds me of last round where Dom and I took a 2v1 and I let him die, but at least I got the repair again. And I think we got most of B point because we got a pretty big lead here, 50%. I think that's the biggest lead that any team has had this whole match. Now we're going to make our way back over to C. Seems so far as being merciful. It's not throwing that A point at us a lot. We hear a few G maneuvers going off up top. I think it's Metis combined with, looks like, new Gundam G maneuver, but he gets scooped up by that Hyperion ult from behind. He does go down, but this Hades coming. Just trying to make him scared to come down here, zone him out with that napalm. Maybe Exit can clean him up afterwards. Looks like he did slip away somewhere. No, he actually ended up dying to our Hyperion. Walled him out a couple times. This is looking good. Another good start. They used a lot of G maneuvers there. We don't have much either. My punch is coming up soon. But other than that, we've really only got heavy arms in the near future. But we're still holding them out. It looks like they're trying to push into this hallway here. And I didn't even realize Barb was there. I was waiting to grab the health pack because I thought we got the only one nearby. But hey, we shut down Barb G maneuver. That's really good. Probably could have killed me there if he hadn't died on the first slash. And we're about to go into extra time. Got Gundam on the point, missing some shots, but then he's out of dash, so I'm getting some hits on him. Managed to take him out as he tries to slip away, but I didn't realize who Gundam was up in my face like that. Was not prepared for it. I did have my punch up, could have punched him, but he might have actually killed me anyways. I think he got just 2 headshots as soon as he came around that corner. But they've got a lot of percentages to make up here, over 70%. And we're still holding pretty well. They're just kind of coming in contesting one by one. And Trans Am is going off. We still have the Heavy Arms G maneuver. Actually still hasn't used it. Gundam kind of going for a last-ditch effort, throwing that Super Napalm at his feet, but it's not enough. A dominant third round after a close first 2 rounds. But there we go. We got the win. And we do manage to pull off the Asshimar MVP. Guntank did his part. He was good, but at the end of the day, we did need Asshimar to deal with those shields and clean it up. Yeah, very good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know I did an Asshimar game not too long ago, and I kind of tried to do some variety, but I did feel this game was so good that I did want to showcase it off. I'm sure we'll get, you know, a full solo Guntank game in the future with that big buff coming up. But hopefully you still enjoy seeing some of the Asshimar, even if we just got one not too long ago. But either way, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you everyone for watching. If you want to see more, you can stay tuned here on YouTube, or you can catch me live on Twitch. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.